So this is what I think you need to start off with a GoPro. So obviously you have your GoPro camera, and here I'm using the 3 Plus. You need an SD card for it, which I will get out here. So this here is the SD card I am using. It is the SanDisk Pixor 32 gigabyte. And yep. And then here is the lens cap that I use to keep my lens protected. So that's that stuff. With your SD card, you should get an adapter. So how these work is in that little slot right there, you stick your micro SD card, and then you plug this SD card into the computer. So there's the adapter. So the GoPro comes with one battery. Now I advise you to get a second battery so you then can shoot longer out during the day. And with that battery, you should be getting a dual battery charger for whichever battery you are using. Now, the GoPro comes with a USB to a mini HDMI cord. So there's that, and you will have a spare if you get the dual battery charger. So now we come to cases and mounts. Obviously you will have the standard waterproof housing that the GoPro comes in. You will get the skeleton back door, so it comes with your camera. It's just a back door for that housing. Causes it to not be waterproof, so if you are in a non-wet environment, you can use that. Here is the shell for the GoPro. This is a very nice thing to have. Basically, it wraps around the GoPro and allows you to mount the GoPro without a giant heavy-duty frame on it. So there's that. Now, for mounts, the most essential that I think is the chesty. It is the most versatile mount that you can get, and for the price that it is, which I think is $25, it's definitely worth it. Now here I have a custom pole mount that I have made, because pole mounts are very essential. So how I made this pole mount is I took an old ski pole that I was not using. I cut it down to length, and here on the end you can see I basically just hammered the end flat, and then I drilled a hole through that, and then I just mounted one of those 90-degree elbow extenders on it, and boom, I've got a pole mount. So a pole mount you should definitely have. So another thing that you should definitely get, because it's very, very worth the price of $15, I'm pretty sure. You can get the handlebar mount, which is such a good versatile mount. And with the handlebar mount, you should get a vibrating cancellation device, which also you can use to make the internals of this bigger or smaller if you need. And also, it's something nice that you can just clip onto your pole mount to cut down vibration. Okay, next, something you definitely should get are one of the two or both of the tripod mounts. Now I know you will see this in every one of these how to get started with GoPro videos, but that should just be a red flag to you to get these tripod mounts. They are so helpful. So as I just showed you, you have this one, which is your standard mount. You just screw it on. And then you have your tripod buckle mount, which is also a very handy thing to have. Then you have your buckle mounts. So here are two J buckle mounts, which you will use in the case where you need to put your camera back super far, like angle it back. Because if you are using the other buckle mount, which you should also have if you want to shoot straightforward shots, the back of the camera will hit this before you can have too much of an angle on your shot. But those buckle mounts are very nice to have. Then you have all of your extension pieces that will come with your GoPro or with these accessories that you have. Some of them are long 90-degree bend ones, or short 90-degree bend ones. I also have two short straight extensions, so if you just want to extend a shot but keep it facing the same way. And then obviously you have all your screws that you will need to have. You need to have multiple screws. They're very handy. And then you will need a case to carry all of this. Now, this one is not much. I did not want to spend a crazy amount of money on a giant case. So I just bought this for 20 bucks at Best Buy. And it's a very nice case, protects everything. So yeah, that is everything that you should have to start out shooting with a GoPro. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.